Welcome to Don Paul Enterprises, 5 Reasons Small Business Owners Don't Use Webinars to Grow Their Business. This is fear number 3, the fear of no one showing up. Lack of attendees is one of the biggest fears and deterrents for business owners when it comes to webinars. But it shouldn't be a fear or even a cause for disappointment. It should be expected and easy to overcome because no doubt with the right actions and the right audience, your attendees will overcome and increase over time. Now, remember Susan? She's in the process of overcoming fears of hosting her first webinar, and so far she's doing a great job. She's conquered 2 of the 5 most common fears business owners have about webinars. That's the fear of the camera and the fear of software. So she's doing really well. But now she's wondering, what if no one shows up? That's fear number 3. She doesn't think she has a large circle. She doesn't know exactly who to invite, and she doesn't know how to invite them. But still, she shouldn't be concerned because if she doesn't lose focus, she'll be okay. Now, there's a 3-part formula for staying focused, and we're going to share that with you, but we always start out with content is king. That never changes. Then we move on to the formula for focus, which is, of course, use best practices. An awesome registration page, that's the first rule of attraction, and making it easy for your attendees to join the webinar. Don't make them jump through hoops, and avoid sending last-minute invites, especially for your first webinar. Then you want to look at learning from every experience you have when you're setting up your webinar. What's really in it for the attendees? Why is it important that they need to see or want to attend? And set your invitations up to meet that need. People love freebies, so if you have some, mention it in your invite, and success comes with steadiness. There's no overnight success, so stay with it. And finally, never give up. Do the presentation anyway, even if not one person shows up. Carry on as if you're in front of an audience of thousands. You'll be better off for it. You can't lose, and you'll be building valuable content because your webinars will become food for your future blog and your social media posts. You always use more content, and your webinars can help you. If you invite 100 and only 5 show up, you can claim success. And so now Susan realizes all of this, and she's overcome 3 of the 5 fears. So by all accounts, she should be okay. The fear of the camera, the fear of software, and the fear of no-shows. Is she ready to move on and start her webinar? Well, she wants to look at one more thing that's troubling her, and that is Murphy's Law and avoiding problems. So you want to tune in for part 4 of our series where we'll talk about avoiding problems, contingency plans, and what to do about keeping Mr. Murphy in his place and away from your webinar. So join us for part 4, the fear of something going wrong. In the meantime, if you need a custom webinar or any other information, contact us. We're here to serve you.